Then vibe. Yeah. What we doing now? It's Nisha's network, y'all.
It's Nisha's network, yeah. It's all about connecting, yeah.
Connect the vibe.
It's Nisha's network, yeah. It's all about connecting, yeah. Let's go.
Connect and feel the vibe. Connections make you feel alive. We do this every day. Let's put your business on display. Network, let's heal and pray. It's our love, we here to stay. Trust in God, he'll lead the way. We on right now, no need to wait. Let's go. It's Nisha's network, yeah. It's all about connecting, yeah. Let's go.
Hey everybody, how are you today? Welcome back to Insightful Moments with Nisha's Network, and I am grateful if you are watching. I would love for you to go ahead and share the day. Today I have a very special guest, and I'm going to go ahead and bring her on right away. That's none other than Miss Asha, the infamous Miss Asha, I guess from the Chicagoland area. Yes?
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm so happy and excited to be on your show.
Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. And I'm just grateful. This is a new relationship for me. And I'm grateful to have the opportunity to be able to be a panelist at her upcoming event, at your upcoming event. But before we talk about that and all you have going on, which she is super amazing. So you all just hold on to your seatbelts. We're going for a ride of some amazing things that Asha's doing. But first, Asha, tell me how to pronounce your last name.
Intim.
Intim. Asha Intim. Okay.
Yes.
So welcome to Asha Intim. Tell us a little bit about yourself. A fun fact. You're married, kids. What's going on with you? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yes, I am married to the amazing Charles and Tim. We have three beautiful girls, Ava, Alyssa, and Addison. They are 10, 8, and 2. A fun fact about me is I am not afraid of anything.
Oh, I love that. I am not afraid of anything. That is so great. Well, welcome. Let's say, are you from Chicago? First of all,
I am born and raised.
Okay,
I was raised on 76 in Damon.
Okay. You're a wife, you're a mother, but you're also an entrepreneur and a business owner. So tell us a little bit about what you do.
So I do a couple of things. I'm bivocational. In the daytime, I am an academic achievement instructor for math and reading. And for my own business, I am a nonprofit founder of the Chrysalis program. It's a youth program for Black girls that teaches leadership. It teaches mental wellness, life skills, and creative arts. So it's just creating a safe space for them to heal, learn, and grow together. So we also, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say we also offer parent classes, so it's not just for kids. It's kind of like full circle, also for the adults, and it's really great class. I attend that class, so.
Great. Wow, okay. So tell us now, do you have a brick and mortar or do you meet different places?
We meet different places. So we have been at Chicago Public Library for the past 6 years. So
wow, that's nice. What are the ages that you start the girls at?
We start at 5, so that's our littles class. So it's taught by Miss Brenda, who is like the softest, most sweetest person, and she works with them on their level. And so we teach everyone the same lesson, but just at their age level for them to be able to understand and participate. So we do the 5 through 8 class, 9 through 12, and then the teen class.
Okay. So Asha's the founder of the Chrysalis program, and tell us a little bit of why you decided to start this nonprofit organization.
It's one of those things where like God leads you into something accidentally. So I didn't plan on it. I wrote a book series called The Dark Brown Girl. And it was really for my own babies. And then my husband was like, well, why don't you just share it on social media? So I did. And then the response that I got from parents who we're like, we need this. We need to have like a community. And so I wanted to build kind of like a support group for parents with kids struggling with self-esteem. And it evolved into something more once we started meeting, and we started getting all types of girls from different places who had experienced a lot more challenging things and just self-esteem things like abuse and like, you know, all like serious things. And so we started to bring in the mental health aspect, because my assistant at the time was a licensed clinical social worker, and she's like, we need to get more social workers and therapists in here. So now our staff is mostly therapists and just being able to reach girls where they are and just let the core of it be love. So what makes us unique is like we give all 5 love languages at every session. So we're loving on the kids, we're giving them gifts, we're giving them the words of affirmation, physical hug, everything, all of it. And so we just want to make sure that they feel loved every single time we meet. And they say it's a feeling in here. I can't explain what it is, but it's a special feeling. So
Oh, that is really beautiful. And what age do you stop taking the young
well,
lady?
we stopped really at 17, but then they come back as volunteers. They're still there. they just changed the volunteers. So we have somebody transitioning this year. They're like, my birthday is coming up and I'll be a volunteer. I'm like, okay, great. So it's a beautiful thing to see the evolution of the girls as they come through the program.
That is so amazing. I wanted you to tell me a little bit about your book series. And it's available. I'm sure it's available on Amazon.
It is. It is.
But
The first book was the Dark Brown Girls Book of Affirmations, and it's just a whole book of I ams. And then, so this is before, like, but I feel like the mental health thing came out as
'cause
popular.
it's really big now, right?
Right. So this was in 2015 before that was a thing. And so I'm not to say like I created it or whatever, but that now is plenty of books of affirmation, but this particular one is for Black girls to say to yourself, I love my skin, I love my hair, to just to remind yourself that you're beautiful inside and out. And so that was the first one. The second one is what is it? My hair is magic. So it deals with the Black girls and their hair. The third book was, I did a journal as well. Oh boy. I haven't talked about the books in so long.
Let me tell you, I'm gonna just pause you right there, because one thing is that it sounds like they need to be relaunched.
Probably.
The reasons is because it's so needed in this day and time when the pandemic was so it stunted so many of our young people, and especially the girls and the boys, and they need something to revamp and reset. You know what I mean? So I feel a pre-launch coming back. You need to have them out on display, okay? That's what I do. But anyway, I wanted to say that I have a question for you, and this has become very common phrase. You said you're not afraid to say the Black girl. Our young Black girls. It's for the Black little girls. It's for the Black young ladies. But we've honed the phrase brown, the Black and brown. How do you feel about that when we know we're talking about African Americans when we say brown, but how do you feel about that, them taking the phrase Black to brown?
I feel like they wanted to be more inclusive, and this has been something that I've struggled with since the beginning, because the Chrysalis program used to be called the Dark Brown Girl program, and people were like, "If I'm light skinned, can I come?" I was like, "Sure." So we did change the name, and then since it's been kind of a battle to keep it for Black girls, because I've had other races say like, well, what about us? And why? But I mean, it's okay for you all to also have a group, and it's in the and you do. There are plenty of organizations that are just for Jewish people or just for Asian people, and we don't ever turn a child away. We've had white children, we have all types of children, but the focus is Black girls, and we're very clear about what it like. Could it help everyone? Sure. Like the curriculum is still mental health and creative arts and life skills. Everybody needs that, but it's targeted toward us because
Wow.
we need it. We need it because of society putting us back so far that we need something this for us. And I fought for it all this time that no matter what, this is still for Black girls.
That's very interesting you would say that because I was thinking about one of my probably my grandchildren, and as well as hearing my nieces and nephews throughout the years where they'll say, "Mommy," if they're fair skinned, and lighter, they'll say, "Well, that's a I'm a white person," but they don't really understand at the age of 4 years old, and you do need to understand. You know what I mean? There's all shades and skin tones, but it's just the innocence of a little person, and to know that eventually they're programmed. We're all programmed to speak the language that's in your home, where it's coming from. So it is important to have a safe place for them to really understand what is the difference between me at an age of 5 and the eight and me and a white person and a Black person.
And not just the difference, to like celebrate the differences too, because
Mm,
it's not us saying we love us doesn't mean we hate them or that we dislike them or that that person isn't beautiful, but it's focused more inward. Like, I want to make sure that you know that you're beautiful. And that was the purpose of the books in the first place. Colorism has been a big thing in my life and my family. Definitely my husband is from Ghana. Well, he's born here, but his family's from Ghana. And so like he dealt with a lot of people saying mean things to him because of the color of his skin. My mom dealt with the same. And so it's been very present. And even so once I had Ava, she came out really dark brown and people were like, the world is harsh to darker
yes, they are.
skin girls. And I thought this was over. Like I thought this was like my grandmother was the one who would be like, oh, you so dark, but like this generation is past that, I thought. And so for someone to still say that to me and for me to feel like, oh no, I better prepare her for
Yeah,
whatever comes. So I just wanted to be intentional about building her confidence so that no matter what anyone said, she
yeah.
would be confident within herself. And she definitely is.
She
So
definitely-
she's
How old
10.
is how old is Ava now?
She's 10.
She's 10 years old. Okay. Come on,
Yeah.
Ava. Well, you know what's so interesting is if you look at the world today, even in theater, pardon me, in theater in the world today, um, darker skin is very in.
It is. It is now.
It is
Who knew?
the models, the
Yeah.
movies,
Very true.
the magazines. We are and I love that. I love that our
Yeah.
brown skin and our dark brown skin is in. So I love that. Well, thank you so much for just giving your insight on that. And if you all just joined us, we're with Asha and Tim today, who is the founder of the Chrysalis program. And you see the chrysalisforgirls.org. You can go there and find out more information. But I want to say that a formal thank you to you for inviting me to be on your love and relationships panel for your upcoming conference. So I'm going to show the advertisement for the conference. You're invited to the PowerHER Women's Conference. What is the PowerHER? The PowerHER Conference is a weekend-long celebration of Black womanhood. The purpose is to curate a space of healing, empowerment, inspiration, and entertainment for Black women. What an amazing concept. What an amazing conference. How long has this conference been going on?
Since 2019.
2019, and it will be at the Hilton at the McCormick Place, you guys. And I am privileged to be one of the speakers. I'm panelists. I'm not speakers, one of the panelists. But anytime you're speaking, you're a speaker. But I'm very grateful and privileged to be asked to be one of the panelists for the Love and Relationships, session. So tell us a little bit about this PowerHER conference.
Oh, it is everything. I was just talking to somebody yesterday. Said you light up when you talk about the PowerHER conference. It is just a celebration of Black womanhood, and it is everything that I love put together and curated to package and give to the public as basically a gift. The tickets are so reasonably priced for what all we are offering. So, and Friday night is a paint and sip with Local Color Art Studio. It's all in the same space at the Hampton Inn at Hilton McCormick Place. It's 3 hotels under one roof, but it's all Hilton McCormick Place. So that is Friday night, kind of a meet and greet. We're going to have some drinks and have some paint and creativity and mingle and get to know who we're spending the weekend with. And then Saturday morning, we start off with the kickoff. We're going to have African drummer Victoria Djembe and our amazing host flown in from Houston, Texas, Charlie Marco, who is an amazing personality. Then we will have 3 rounds of workshops. All the workshops are under 3 categories. The first one is Level Up, which is mostly like financial and business. Then the next one is Matters of the Heart, which is love and relationships, sex, relationships with our children, our parents, that sort of thing. And then self-care, ways to take care of ourselves as Black women. So we'll have those 3 rounds, and then we'll have a break for lunch, and then we'll have our last 2 rounds. After the workshops, we have the Black Excellence Experience Gala. And this is all things creativity. It is a silent auction of art. It is an amazing keynote speaker. It is giving awards to Black women leaders in the Chicagoland area. It is performances by K-Love the poet, Eros the poet, Emerald Green. We have 2 amazing vocalists who will be there, an Afrobeats star international musician Queen Dree. So it's a whole show. It's dinner. It is awards. It's everything. And so then after that, we have the Black Fire comedy show. This is all in one place, all on the same floor at Hilton McCormick Place. So like you go out of one room, you go into the next event, and the Black Fire comedy show is starring Lisa Laird, who is hilarious. Erica Nicole Clark. She's the daughter of Mr. T for people who like she's hilarious. You guys have to YouTube these people because they're so funny. And it's hosted by Essence Comedy. And so these are all Black women, Chicagoland grown comedians. And then we follow that with the after party, which is a pajama party, old school, just listening to some old school music and dancing, hanging out, playing games, winning prizes. So
now it is a power-packed week.
It's a lot.
Okay, that is power-packed, but it sounds so amazing. And so where can people get tickets?
You can get tickets on Eventbrite at the PowerHER conference. You can just look that up. There are links all over the place. If you follow any of our social media, it's just PowerHER Conference, Instagram and Facebook. You'll be able to find our page and all the information and updates there. Everything conference-wise is at PowerHER Conference.
So listen, everybody, go get your tickets. The tickets are only $100. Am I correct about that?
The tickets on Eventbrite are $150. There were some discounted tickets. Initially, our early bird special was $100, but those tickets sold out.
Yeah, so 100, that's still a steal. For all you're getting, that's still a steal. You guys don't want to miss out. Go to Eventbrite, the PowerHER conference, and come hang out and come have a good time and enjoy. I should thank you for putting on and seeing that what we needed in this day and time. And I pray blessings upon it, but it will go global because this is an amazing gift to offer our community, right?
Yes.
So let's go ahead and just give the information for your website. Again, www.chrysalisforgirls.org. You are taking sponsorships and donations. Am I right?
That's right. We definitely are, always, for the Chrysalis program, and also sponsorships and donations for the PowerHER conference as well.
Yes. And so do you have vendor tables available?
We do. Where our goal is to have 26. We have 11 slots left.
11 slots. I hope I got a slot in there somewhere.
Oh, anyway. We already have you down. Yes.
Anyway, this is so amazing. I want to say thank you for the work that you're doing, and thank you for giving back and acknowledging that we needed something. I appreciate that.
Yes, this is the time for it to come back. I'm so excited. It's going to be a weekend that's unforgettable.
That's really awesome. How many months? I mean, how many times a month, or is it once a month that you meet with the for the Chrysalis for Girls program?
Usually, it's once a month that we do workshops. Sometimes we do twice a month if we're doing an event, like we have an annual tea party and like different events where kids come on other days to not just learn but to enjoy something else. So it's really once or twice a month. It's not as consistent.
Okay, okay. Well, that's okay. You all go to www.chrysalisforgirls.org and check out. And then again, don't forget to come and hang out with us for the Power Her Women's Conference that is March 10th through the 12th.
Yes.
At the Hiltons at McCormick Place, and that's in the Chicagoland area. Fly in, drive in, ride a train in, it doesn't matter. Come on and hang out with us for the low price of $150. Go to Eventbrite, and you definitely will be able to be there. I am privileged to be one of the panelists that is going to share on love and relationships. What a gift, what an honor, and what a pleasure to meet you. And I'm so grateful that we'll have more collaborations and a great start of a great relationship.
I love it. I'm so excited to meet you. You are amazing.
Oh, thank you so much for that. You are amazing. All right. Any last words you have for our guests?
Thank you. Get your tickets. I hope to see you there on the weekend of the PowerHER conference, March 10th through the 12th.
All right. Until next time, you guys, we will see you March 10th through the 12th at the PowerHER conference. Ladies, grab your girlfriends, grab your friends. Have a great day, everybody. Hang tight, Asha.
Thank you.
Connect and vibe.